Greetings, teachers and classmates. Today I'm going to explain how bilingualism affects first language development in children. First, let's talk about the impact of bilingualism on L1. Bilingual children might show slower vocabulary growth at first, but this doesn't mean they have a language delay. If the first language is used regularly, its development continues normally with enough exposure, both languages can develop successfully. Now, regarding interference and transfer, sometimes children apply grammar or word order from their second language L2 into their first language L1, which is called interference. On the other hand, positive transfer can occur when the two languages share similar structures, helping the child learn both. There are also several factors that influence L1 development. One is the age of exposure. Children exposed to both languages before age 3 are called simultaneous bilinguals, and they tend to develop both languages naturally. Children who learn L2 after age 3 are sequential bilinguals and might experience more interference. The environment also matters. If the L1 is not used at home or daily life, it may weaken over time. That's why language input, the amount of quality of interaction in L1 is essential. Activities like reading, conversations, and storytelling help maintain and strengthen L1. In conclusion, bilingualism affects L1 development in multiple ways, but with early exposure, strong input, and family support, children can grow up with high competence in both languages. Thank you.
Types and approaches of bilingualism. In this case, we have the additive bilingualism. In this case, is when a person learns a second language without losing their first language, but languages are used. The other is the subtractive bilingualism. In this case, is when the second language replaces or diminishes the first language, often due to low social value of the native language. The simultaneous bilingualism. In this case is when a person learns two languages at the same time from birth or early childhood. And the last one is sequential bilingualism. In this case is when one language is learned first and the second language is acquired later. The approaches to bilingualism. In this case we have the psychologist approach. This one is focused on how the brain acquires and processes two languages. The other is the social linguist approach. In this case, explores how bilingualism is influenced by social factors. The educational approach. In this case, examines how bilingualism is taught and learned in school settings and how it affects academic performance. According to the context, we have three contexts. In this case, the number one is home. In this case, is the family environment where one or more languages may be spoken. In the school is a key space for supporting bilingual development through structured programs and methods. And the last one is the society. In this case, the broader environment, including community media and public policy that can promote or restrict language uses. And the last one is degree of polyefficiency. In this case, is the balanced bilingual. In this case, is a person who has similar levels of competence in both languages. And the dominant bilingual is a person who is clearly stronger in one of the two languages.
Right. First, there are some details that children need to certain level and spell language to get cognitive benefits. If they don't not a mind effect, their learning and thinking skill. And next, Eisenberg can explain the language law difference on the surface, but shares the same base, so one language helps support the other. The interdependence hypothesis also shows that linguists grow together. It's one improve the other count. So with enough support, the story show that language helps the brain in its improved skill like attention, memory, and mentally flexibility, and knows exclusive functions. In education, it maps with amount support of language and use teaching methods that respect the student language background and thinking for listening.